presidential media aide Femi Adesina, notorious for penning down abuses against fellow citizens, has again slammed ungrateful Nigerians for not appreciating the regime of his boss, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari, over its input in addressing the security crisis in the country. He stated this in a piece titled "It's Evil, Pure and Simple," which he published on his Facebook page. He also criticized miserable comforters who were excited but pretend to be concerned about the attack of the nation's foremost military institution, the Nigerian Defense Academy, by bandits. Sahara reporters had earlier reported that gunmen putting on army uniforms around 1 a.m. on Tuesday invaded the NDA campus in the Igabi local government area of Kaduna State. The bandits who broke the fence of the institution had gone in different parts of the premises and caught the officers on duty off guard. 2 officers were shot dead in the attack, while the fate of abducted officer delicately hangs in the balance. Adesina said the attack was deliberate, contrived, orchestrated, all to make government look bad and pump discouragement into the military at a time they were posed to make a decisive end of the security challenges. He said, and truly, Buhari took the battle to the insurgents, directing on inauguration day that the command center of the Boko Haram war be moved to the northeast, where the issue was domiciled. And since 2015, the man has not relented, recording series of successes and some reversals, which are typical of all human endeavors. As stated earlier, the security challenges mutated, becoming hydra-headed, but one thing was clear: we were not where we started. When bombs went off like firecrackers in major cities of the country, killing and maiming people in their scores, as at recently, insurgents, bandits, kidnappers, evildoers were on the back foot, being killed daily in their hundreds and surrendering in droves. Light had appeared at the end of the tunnel. What should we have in a less hateful polity at such a time? Cooperation with government, encouragement of our military and security forces. But what did we get? Complaints, grumblings, wailings? They should have done it this way. They didn't put this leg right. They should have faced that direction, and all sorts. What a people, what a country. And when there is a reversal in fortunes, no matter how temporary, as happened with the NDA attacks this week, you see the predilections and propensities of the evil hearts. They actually gloat, pretending to be concerned, while actual rejoicing that the house rats had urinated in the pot of soup. Miserable comforters. What kind of people are we, really? Instead of rallying our military, encouraging them and spurring the government further into action, they say the foulest things that can come from the nether region. Government is incompetent, the military is no good, they've been humiliated, and they only stop short of doing a jig on television, spewing expletives and concocting conspiracy theories. They simply forget where we were coming from and where we are now. Ungrateful, unthankful, ungracious. Evil stalks our country just as it does many other countries of the world. Life is nasty, brutish, and short. Some people spend all their days and nights fighting the vermin, trying to extirpate evil, but we don't value it. The decent dies for the indecent, trying to keep us safe, but we tell them to go to hell. We value nothing, appreciating nothing. We even rejoice when a reversal occurs, as happened at NDA. It's all right. What we sow is what we reap, he said. This man should be ashamed of himself. So it is your citizens that you are talking to like this. So they should continue to encourage them, because you are eating 3 square meal daily. Your children are well fixed. You are okay. So you can afford to vomit a venom or nonsense from your mouth. All of this rubbish that you are talking, it makes no sense. Where we are now and where we were coming from, people would prefer to go back to where we were coming from. I don't know whether they are sending him to say this or he's just doing it out of his own volition, or he must do something. The more you defend, the more you continue to you embarrass yourself. This man is unfortunate that this thing is coming from this man. You rejoiced when IPOB were being attacked. Allow us to rejoice in peace. Nobody is rejoicing over any attacks. You and your governments have failed to admit that the system is broken and not taking proactive steps on how to address the failure in the system. Welcome to Arewanistan, the land of tarnished gold. Only heavens know what this pastor will tell God in heaven. He did serving Nigerians. Don't mind him, he's talking for his pockets. Those are the problematic people that we are having in Yoruba land. Don't worry, what they are eating will soon finish. Remember, when occultic men are in power, they see killing as nothing. It is their usual thing. Nigeria is in the hand of occultic men. Because they are bloody soldiers who can't protect their environs. Oh, are you still alive? Femi Adesina, it has been a while. What happened? NDA that cannot mount security, is that one NDA? I've been a National Department of Amajuris. He actually lambasted people like you who would never see or say anything good about Nigeria. People like you who take delight in spreading falsehood and half-truths to gain cheap popularity to the expense of our national cohesion. Those are the people in lambasted, not all Nigerians, as you have deceptively made it to look like. That is what someone is saying here. Well, this one is Atahiru John saying that Femi Adesina did not talk to Nigerians. Who in the right senses that we say, oh, we'll be clapping. This will happen today, tomorrow it will happen, every day it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. You keep encouraging the government. Well, why not sue them if you think they are not doing the right thing? Half truth, bro, I understand your pain. Go far away and cry. You can create your own site and start posting good things about your lovely country. Abio, since this one is saying that he's talking to those who are always complaining. So who in this country that is not complaining, that is not fed up? Nothing like rejoicing, but the truth is that the situation is highly disappointing and sad for bandits to gain access to military base and score free. It means we lack qualified personnel, or they are trading with security issues in the country. Up to today, no single person has been arrested. No single. Adesina, where will you be in 2 years' time? Dr. Abati was on the seat before. Today is a respected OAP. Is easy does it. Femi Adesina, when they rejoice, do you ever think they rejoice because they are happy? No, they rejoice because you fail to see what people are feeling. Not to talk of finding solution to it. The concurrent problem. So the concurrent problem, many Nigerians have died through your negligence. Many have lost loved ones, yet you manage to do as if nothing happens.